Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for another Pokemon TCG live online match video, featuring, of course, the Pokémon-GX that were released in the most recent Guardians Rising expansion of Pokemon TCG. We're just less than 2 weeks away, I believe, from the Burning Shadows expansion coming out for Pokemon TCG, at which point we'll kind of focus more on those, of course, as that makes sense, because they're the newer ones, and you want to see the newer stuff as opposed to the older stuff, but we still got time to try to show off the last few Pokémon-GX in this set. There is, as you'll see, in the Moonlit Prowl deck that I've assembled here, it's going to be Lycanroc-GX is our focus. There's still 3 others we haven't really made good use of just yet, or any use of, but before we get into any of that, as you can see down below the old face cam, there is a code for a shiny, is it? Shiny Rayquaza yeah, I thought I mispronounced that. Shiny Rayquaza EX. There we go. I believe this was given to me, well, I know this was given to me by my friend Brad. I think it is the Shiny Rayquaza EX box collection, in which you should get for this code card, Rayquaza EX, of course, the shiny version. What else do you get in that? I don't even know. So first one to redeem that code here in Pokemon TCG Online, you'll find out what you got. Feel free to drop me a comment and let me know, because I don't even know what you get out of that. Now, spoilers, there might be another code to give out at some point in the video, so if the Shiny Mega Rayquaza is not up to your alley and not to your tastes, stay tuned for another code coming later in the video. When's it gonna be? I don't know. I'm crazy. Could be anytime. Anyways, wait, I should have said I'm Rayquazy. So anyway, Moonlit Prowl is the deck. As I said, it's going to focus on Lycanroc-GX. Let me just expand the view here. So this Pokemon here, fighting type with 200 HP. Of course, it evolves up from Rockruff. The ability of Bloodthirsty Eyes. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may switch one of your opponent's Pokemon, or Benched Pokémon, with their active Pokemon. So essentially, playing down Lycanroc-GX as an evolution is a Lysandre card in an evolution. You can also, with a fighting in 2 colorless, do Claw Slash for 110, and for a fighting in a single colorless, Dangerous Rogue-GX says this does 50 damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So the more things they have on their bench, the more powerful you become with your Dangerous Rogue-GX. Of course, it's a one-time use. Pokemon-GX attack can only be used once per game. So we'll see how well we can make use of that. Now, admittedly, kind of along the lines of last week with the Sylveon-GX, I don't know how much faith I have in getting some wins with this deck. I'm doing what I can to try to show off as much of the ability and the Dangerous Rogue-GX attack as I can. And I'll talk about those trainer cards that come in handy with those as we get to those. Anyway, I've got 2 Lycanroc-GX in the deck. I've got 4 basic Rockruff. The reason I have 4 is because I want to be able to make use of multiple evolutions of Lycanroc-GX, and having a couple Rockruff on the bench could be the way to do that. So 4 of them here from the Guardians Rising expansion. Corner can keep the opposing Pokemon from retreating, and Wild Kick does a basic 30, but if you flip with tails of the coin flip, you get no damage, which is not really the best thing. Now, I'm going to throw in a few Carbink with Safeguard, which is nice. It's not going to protect us against Pokemon-GX, but you do prevent all effective attacks, including damage done to Carbink by opposing Pokemon-EX. Power Gem does 40. We're not even going to focus on that because we want to Break Evolve. This is another time using a Break Evolution with the Pokemon-GX. Carbink Break, if you tilt your head this way or grab your monitor, pick it up off the computer or the desk, whatever, tilt it sideways, or just let me read it to you. For 1 fighting energy, Diamond Gift does a measly 20 damage, but attach 2 energy cards from your discard pile to one of your fighting Pokemon. And it does not say basic. You can attach special energy using the Diamond Gift. You'll see I have some special energy in the deck for this week. So I've got 2 of the Carbink Break and 3 of the regular Carbink. Just to round things out a little bit more, I got a couple of Solrock in here. I think I just mentioned this in the news video this week. Solrock is a cool card. In fact, do I still have it? I drew it out of one of the booster packs right here. I don't know why I'm showing you the actual physical card. You can see it on screen right there. But Solar Generator. Search your deck for up to 2 special energy cards to reveal them and put them into your hand and then shuffle up. So it's going to be sort of kind of focusing on special energy in some ways, just to try to speed things up and get some more damage. Those are going to be the 13 Pokemon. Let's scroll right on down to those energy cards. You'll see we got 4 of the strong energy. Of course, when you're going to use fighting Pokemon, you're talking special energy. Strong energy is one of the best ways to go. Only attaches to fighting Pokemon, and the attacks of the Pokemon with that energy attached do 20 more, and that's per strong energy, so you can get up to 80 more damage if we have 4 strong energy attached to 1 Pokemon. We've also got, how many is this? 8 basic fighting energies, so we've got 12 energy cards in the deck. And now the trainer card. So first of all, the Captivating Poké Puff. This is going to be how we try to make use of the Dangerous Rogue GX. Your opponent reveals his or her hand, put any number of basic Pokemon you find there onto your opponent's bench. So if we do have ourselves with the Lycanroc-GX in the active spot, and we're not quite doing enough damage with the Claw Slash, we can use the Poké Puff if we have it and see, do they have any more basic Pokemon in their hand? If so, I can force them to bench those. Suddenly our Dangerous Rogue GX, I think it's called. I just looked at it. I forget already. But it's going to do 50 damage times the number of benched Pokemon. So this could be a way to add a good amount of damage to that GX attack. I've got 2 of those in the deck. I've got 2 Devolution Sprays to make use of the Bloodthirsty Eyes. De-evolve one of your evolved Pokemon and put the highest stage evolution card on it into your hand. So, as I say, I can put a Lycanroc-GX down on a benched Rockruff. Bloodthirsty Eyes can trigger. I can bring something up from the opposing bench, possibly knock it out. Before I do that, I want to de-evolve that Lycanroc-GX back down into Rockruff. That way, on the following turn, I can evolve it up again, do another Lysandre, essentially. I've got a couple of energy lottos in here too. Admittedly, I might not even really need these, but I tossed them in anyway. I think I mentioned this before, but I didn't know the point of this card. It says, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal an energy card you find there, put it into your hand, and shuffle the rest back in. My brain was processing that as basic energy, and I'm thinking, why wouldn't you just run Professor's Letter? Search the whole deck for 2 energies. But this lets you get special energy off the top 7 as well, so that could come in handy for finding the strong energies. Got 2 of those in the deck, 2 energy retrievals, because I'll be discarding a lot of the basic fighting, as you'll see. 2 Evo Sodas to evolve Pokemon up from within the deck directly down. I'm only going to use those for the Carbink BREAK, because, unless I have De-Evolution Spray, I guess, because if I use Evo Soda to evolve into Lycanroc-GX from the deck, we do not trigger the Bloodthirsty Eyes. We have to play this card from hand to evolve a Rockruff to get the ability to kick in. I've also got 2 Field Blowers, very useful discarding the opposing tools or stadium cards, or even your own if necessary, choosing 2 in a combination and just discard them. Could very well turn the tide of battle. I've thrown in a multi-switch as well. It does allow you to move an energy from a benched Pokemon to an active Pokemon, and that doesn't also specify basic energy, just like the, what was I thinking? What was I going to say? Multi-switch. Energy Lotto, that was the card I'm thinking of. This allows you to move a special energy from the benched Pokemon up to the active Pokemon, which could come in handy. Not really going to bank on it being very important, so that's why there was only 1 here in the deck. Couple of Nest Balls to find a basic Pokemon from the deck and put it right onto your bench. A couple of Professor's Letters to find yourself 2 basic energy cards. Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards from hand, choose a Pokemon from within your deck and take it. And a couple of Versus Seekers, of course, bringing back any supporter card from the discard pile for use once again. Now, the way we're going to discard a lot of energy is, of course, one of my favorite stadiums to work with in a fighting deck or a fire deck, Scorched Earth. Once during each player's turn, they may discard a fire or fighting energy from their hand, and if so, you draw 2 extra cards. Very good for speeding through your deck and getting what you need, hopefully if you're lucky, when you need it. Now for supporters, I've got Lily in here, draw till you have 6 cards in hand, or if it's your first turn, draw till you have 8. Since we might not be Since we might not be able to make use of the Bloodthirsty Eyes as much and as frequently and as reliably as we would like to, Lysandre is here. I always say you gotta have at least 1 in the deck. Kind of have 3 in a way using the Lycanroc-GX. But in a way, consider this. Lysandre, we've got 2 Versus Seekers, so that's like 2 other possible Lysandres. 2 uses of the Lycanroc-GX Bloodthirsty Eyes. 2 De-Evolution Sprays. How many is that? I'm going to say that's 7. Probably 7. 7 possible chances to use a Lysandre effect of choosing a benched Pokemon and bringing it active. And Mallow is going to be very good in this deck using the Scorched Earth. Search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle the deck, then put those 2 cards on top. If I do that first and then use the Scorched Earth to discard a fighting energy to draw 2 cards, I'm picking 2 cards from the deck to just take that turn. I could then, of course, if need be, Versus Seeker her on the next turn, do it again, choose any 2 cards that I need at that point. Could very well come in handy. I've also got a Misty's Determination. I don't mind discarding energy in this deck, especially special energy, because we do have ways for Carbink BREAK to bring it back, so I can discard any 1 card from my hand, and if I do, look at the top 8 cards of the deck and put 1 of them into my hand, shuffle the rest back in. Misty could very well help us out quite nicely. Got a Pokemon Center Lady for healing, 60 damage and all special conditions from one of your Pokemon. Professor Kukui, going to be able to draw 2 extra cards and do 20 extra damage this turn, which very well could maybe turn the tide of battle. I think I'm saying that too much this week. but it could come in handy. Let's go Professor Sycamore. Discard your hand and draw 7 fresh cards. 2 Skylas, as I always like to run 2 Skylas. Search your deck for any trainer card and take it. Excuse me, almost choked a bit. And we got Wally, evolving a Pokemon that has been in play even for the first turn. You can evolve it right from inside the deck. Why did I put so many evolution items and trainers and supporters in this deck if I have to evolve from hand? Maybe because there wasn't any real way to find fighting Pokemon like this? I don't know. I probably could have taken one out and added a 3rd Lycanroc-GX, but it's too late now. We're already ready to start rolling with this video. The last 2 cards are a couple of choice bands, very useful card. The attack of the Pokemon this card's attached to do 30 more to opposing GXs or EXs. Nice. 30 extra damage, we can get 20 more with Kukui, and I think that's it. Well, the strong energy is going to help as well. Think of that, 80 plus 20 from Kukui plus 30 more. That's an extra 130 damage that we could do on top of whatever attack we decide to go for. There's a lot of potential for damage. So anyway, that is the deck build for this week's Moonlit Prowl. I'm calling it, of course, that because if you guys watch the Sun and Moon playthrough, I keep saying that. If you watch the Pokemon Moon playthrough, Prowl, the Midnight Form Lycanroc, was one of our main team members, so this is Prowl right here, looking as snazzy as she is. Anyway, that is going to be the Moonlit Prowl deck. We got 13 Pokemon, 35 trainers, and 12 energy cards. Now let's jump right in and see if we can get ourselves some victories with Prowl and this fighting deck in this week's Pokemon TCG live online match. Alright, our first opponent is up. It is Makande SLZ with the advantage. Look like Colorless Fairy and Fire, I believe that was, with a decent Primal Kyogre coin. So they're calling coin flip. Do we get to take the first turn? Do I want to take the first turn? I kind of do, so I can start doing some damage immediately. So what do we have to start with? Do we get a mulligan, as we always seem to do? No, we do not. Oh, they do. Of course, you know me, I tend to be a little bit more lenient and forgiving and stuff. I'm not going to take a card for that. I am so uncompetitive. Look at those foiled fairy energies, though. This person spent some time getting some really fancy cards. And the secret rare gold rim, what would you call it? Ultra rare? I don't know. Versus secret. Gold rim versus secret. So we could take a card. Very well could. But no, that's not. What do you got to work with? Togekiss. Alright, whatever. We're going to drop the Scorched Earth. Make use of it immediately. Finding ourselves Skyla. I will take a Skyla. What do we want? I'm going to say probably a Nest Ball would be good. So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead, drop the Nest Ball. What can this do to us? For 1 fairy, you can hit for 20. Okay. So we'll play the Nest Ball. We're going to get ourselves a... Well, it's an EX. So I could use Carbink. Prevent all effective attacks, including damage done. I'm going to get Carbink. That could stall things out a little bit. I will attach an energy to the Carbink in case they do somehow manage to do some damage to the Solrock. I'm not going to waste an energy by attaching it and then having it get knocked out. So we're going to pass the turn. I can Versus Seeker for Skyla. I can actually Evo Soda into Carbink BREAK as well. What I want to do is try to start getting some strong energy from Solrock's Solar Generator. There's another Solrock too. I'm going to first of all... No, I shouldn't have done this yet. I should have actually evolved first. The idea, if I play Evo Soda first, I will take a card out of the deck and not risk drawing into that card, essentially. But it's too late. I clicked the Stadium. Got a Rockruff, though. Now then, I'm going to attach this to the Solrock, because we can get some extra... Well, we're not going to get any extra damage off, but even if I lose that card, that strong energy, Carbink BREAK can bring it right back. Now, we're also going to Versus Seeker. Let's grab ourselves Skyla. And here's the cool thing we can do. I'm going to play Skyla to grab an Ultra Ball. There's only one in the deck, okay? We're now going to play one of our energy retrieval cards. Bring back 2 energy. I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Solrock and an energy. And I've already made use of the Scorched Earth this turn, so I don't need to really worry about using this energy here. I'm going to Solar Generator. Grab myself 2 special energy cards, 2 strong energies. So, what does Togekiss-EX have to hit us with right now? Still powering up for, looks like the Hurricane Wind. Need anything else in play? Because you're only going to light tap us for 20 at a time. That's not really going to save you that much. Next best bet, well, we're going to do this first. We don't need to worry about taking any cards out. Got another Rockruff. I'll attach this to, I guess, the first Rockruff. And I'm not going to evolve just yet. We're going to Solar Generator. I'll grab that last special energy. They have a double colorless. They could knock out Solrock. Well, they need a coin flip of heads out of 4 flips using Hurricane Wing. I would like to see... There's the double colorless. I'd like to see a Benched Pokemon. You're really going to do that? That's classy. Anyhow... Whatever. We can deal with that. You've taken one of my Pokemon there. So, they could hit for 200 with a lucky bunch of coin flips. I'm thinking I could evolve right now, but... I don't know. I'll attach this to the Rockruff. Now, if they have that Gold Rim versus Seeker, that actually could be a problem. I'm going to evolve right now. I'm not going to get to make use of the Bloodthirsty Eyes, unfortunately. I'm going to make use of the Scorched Earth. Another Lycanroc. I can use Misty now. Misty's Determination, is it? I don't even know the name of my own card. Let's get rid of the basic fighting energy and choose... I think Mallow might be good. Although, we could get the Choice Band. I'm going to get Mallow, because next turn, I can make good use of Mallow and then put 2 cards on top. Energy Retrieval, bring back a couple energy cards. I think that's a good spot. We're going to go Diamond Gift, 20. And attach a strong and a regular fighting energy onto our Lycanroc-GX. Now, what else are they going to go for? I want to see, would we be lucky enough to be able to make use of a Captivating Poké Puff? That's what I might want to put on top for Mallow. I'm thinking Choice Band and a Poké Puff. See what the opponent decides to go for. If you don't have any benched Pokemon, you're in a bad spot. I mean, I suppose I could get a Field Blower now if I want to. There you go. Get some Pokemon. What did you just discard? Your own Field Blower. Oh, interesting. An Oranguru. Alright, now we're seeing some benched Pokemon come into play. Can you get some more, though, please? There's an energy onto the Oranguru. Okay. Now, I don't want to use the Poké Puff because it's not really going to help us here. They don't have a hand of Pokemon really to put down, so... Unless they get something off of this. Another benched Pokemon, so we can do... That'd be 150, and you've got 150 left, plus 40 for the... Oh, you're going to retreat. And Brock's Grit, okay. I wonder why you're using those cards so much. Well, we have Lysandre, but I want to use Mallow. We could do the 150. I see their strong energy. Wait, we can do another 40 with the 2 strong energy, so we can get the knockout using the Dangerous Rogue GX. Let's do that. We're going to retreat. I'm going to bring back 2 energy cards. Let's discard 1 using the Scorched Earth. See what we can find off the top 2. Alright, not bad. I'm just going to use Lysandre, bring up this Togekiss, and if I did the math right in my head, we can get a knockout. There we go. Alright, down goes the Togekiss-EX. By an Ultra Ball versus Seeker. And up comes... What is this? Xerneas? Yes, regular Xerneas. Okay. Oh no! They've got the Fairy Garden in play. I could Field Blower that. So at this point we can do 150 using our Claw Slash. Use a Fairy Energy that can get the Geomancy fired off. Now start attaching Fairy Energy to the team. Versus Seeker comes in, finding the Lysandre. No, Brock's Grit. Bringing back the Togekiss-EX and some of that Fairy Energy. There's that pre-retreat. Alright, alright. What is next? Well, I can Skyla for... Do we have another Nest Ball? Let's find out. Does not look like it. How much energy is left in our deck? We got 3 basic fighting energy. We can just go ahead and grab a Professor's Letter. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to drop out the letter, grab a couple basic fighting. I'm going to use the Ultra Ball in hand to find myself a Rockruff. Where are you at? There's 2 still here. Okay, so we're going to drop the Rockruff. Next turn we can play it down, or play Lycanroc-GX, make use of Bloodthirsty Eyes. So we could still get to see that happen. I'm down to 18... I was going to say, I'm down to 18 cards. Do I want to make use of Scorched Earth? I can't. It's actually taken out because of the Fairy Garden. Let's get rid of their Fairy Garden. Just why not? Just to slow them down a little bit. Use our supporter. Nothing else we really need to play. I could put this onto Rockruff. I might as well. We'll set that down there. We're going to go ahead and Claw Slash for the knockout. Down goes their Victini, so they don't have that... What is that ability even called on Victini? Victory Star, okay. Oh, there's the Nest Ball we were looking for. So the Victory Star is a pretty cool ability, though. It lets you, when you flip coins for an attack, you can choose to ignore those flips and re-flip those coins once per... well, I think it's once per turn. I want to look at that Victini. Put it back. Look at that. They stole it out of the discard pile. Oh, well. Alright, so they're going to drop the Xerneas Rainbow. I might want to take care of their... Ooh. I was going to say, I might want to take care of their Choice, or their Instruct. But now if they're going to start powering this thing up with a... Choice Band. I'm trying to think, is that the word? It's Choice Band. Alright, Kukui. Could you help us at all? All I'm going to do here... I'm going to versus Secret first of all. I want to show off this cool little strategy idea. We're going to grab Skyla. We're going to play out the Skyla. Find ourselves a Devolution Spray. Right there. It is now in hand. We're going to play down the Lycanroc-GX. Make use of Bloodthirsty Eyes. I'd rather take care of the one with the Choice Band attached. We'll now de-evolve that Lycanroc-GX. Back down into Rockruff. And let's go for the attack. Claw Slash of 150. Down goes that Xerneas. No more Choice Band for us to worry about. And another De-Evolution Spray taking off the prizes. We've got 2 prizes left to take. Don't think there's much that the opponent can do at this point. If I can get myself a... What's the word? What's the thing? What am I thinking? Field Blower. I could take care of the... Fighting Fury Belt. I can't think of card names. Lysandre, what are you doing? Who are you bringing up? I guess. I can retreat. Oh, nice. Not bad. You're about to lose yourself one Oranguru, however. Oh, and you're weak to fighting. Oh, that's going to be painful. We have the Nest Ball, though. Let's drop the Nest Ball, get our last Rockruff down on the bench here. And I'm just going to go straight up attack. Claw Slash. Super effective damage. 300 powerful damage into the Oranguru. Captivating Poké Puff. The opponent would be wise to end it here, because I don't think there's much this Xerneas can do against us. The Kini is back. Oh, Xerneas Break. I wasn't expecting this. So, the Fighting Fury Belt no longer has any effect. And it has a maximum of 150. Tell you what. Oh, I wanted to show you the Bloodthirsty Eyes again. I was going to play it, bring up the Victini. The opponent knew that was coming, though, so I guess they just had to end it right there. But it was kind of a quick match, but you saw the idea. Like, I managed to get everything in play. I didn't use the Poké Puff, but the idea, well, ooh, we did a lot of damage in that one. Tokens, yes! But anyway, that is... Oh, I'm already max level. Why would I do that challenge? But that is another 50 tokens. This was a good day. But you saw the idea of the strategies. Good match to my opponent. I just got good luck at the draw. And the opponent did mulligan at the start, if I remember properly. Although I didn't take a card off of that. But regardless, good game all around. So you saw the basic idea of the trainer cards I was using, trying to make use of Prowl, Lycanroc-GX's Bloodthirsty Eyes, and the Dangerous Rogue GX. Some good damage with that if you can get enough basic, not even just basic, any Pokemon on the opposing side there, doing 50 damage times the number of Benched Pokemon. And the Bloodthirsty Eyes forcing the opponents to switch around and choosing which one you want to bring up. Very good versatility there, and good field control, essentially, as long as you can keep de-evolving as you saw, and making multiple use of evolving Lycanroc-GX from your Rockruff. So that is going to be it for this week's Pokemon TCG Live Online match. And I say this week, but I might try to get a second one in here because, as I said, we're pretty close to the Burning Shadows expansion coming out on sale and being released, at which point we got to focus on those Pokemon-GX. There's a whole bunch of them that I can't wait to try out. Cool abilities, cool GX attacks. Some wild stuff coming. But the Pokemon remaining that we have not yet used, I believe, are just... where he's at here. We got Tapu Koko. We haven't even seen this one yet. No one's used it against us. We haven't seen it ourselves. Tapu Lele we did see during my first day, sort of almost a pre-release kind of thing that I did for myself. I got to use one, didn't really give it its full potential, so I'll see if I can do something better. And of course, everyone's favorite poisonous sea urchin creature, Togekiss-EX with a super intense poison. This is going to be an interesting card to use once that Seviper from Burning Shadows with the more poison ability comes in. Force a Viper on your bench. Super intense poison, 140 damage, 14 damage counters per turn. It's insane. So, I might want to save this one, or at least bring it back when those Seviper do come out. Anyway, if you have a preference for which of these Pokemon-GX you want to see for next week, just leave a comment down below. And if you have a comment to leave on the deck that I have built and any of the strategies I put into play, and if you think it was good, if you think it was bad, if you have any suggestions how to improve this deck for more cohesiveness and consistency, leave those comments down below. Anyone that wants to make use of Prowl, Lycanroc-GX, can take some of your advice and some of the ideas I put together and try to put them together for an even better deck for themselves in the online game or in their own real-world endeavors. But with that, we are going to call it a day. I want to say thanks for watching today's video, folks, and of course, if you enjoyed this week's Pokemon TCG Live Online match, feel free to drop a like down below, and any comments you want to leave are welcome. I got to get back to responding to comments. I always say this, well, not always, but it seems once a week I say, I gotta get on my comments, they've been building up. I'll get to it. Anyways, if you want to see some more videos that I have done, such as, well, more Pokemon TCG videos, there's a link in the description to an entire playlist of Pokemon TCG online videos, and for more video content from Professor Chaz, such as Pokemon Coliseum playthrough currently on the go, we've got Pokemon Go videos. I'm not going to go through the whole list again. You can go right to the channel, or right to my channel. See everything there, but there's also some links during the outro to some of those videos. You can click on those and check out what else I have to offer. And if you want to see every video as it goes up, click my face during the outro for subscription. You get subscribed and get your daily sometimes multiple daily, that's what I'm trying to say, videos from Professor Chaz. And with that, we are now done, because I'm starting to ramble over my words. I want to say thanks again for watching today's Pokemon TCG Live Online match. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.